Japan Q3, FY22 increase visible weaker as worldwide financial system stutters. Reuters poll Tokyo Japan's financial system is probable to grow at a slower pace than previously thought throughout the relaxation of the economic year, a poll confirmed, as developing risks of a worldwide economic slowdown and supply woes torment Japanese exporters. Manufacturers inside the world's third-largest economy are prone to the gloomier increase outlook in predominant trading companions, which include the United States and China, that are stoking recession and stagflation fears global. Analysts, however, nonetheless projected Japan's boom to remain fantastic at some point of the monetary year till subsequent March, the poll confirmed, because of an predicted recuperation of intake, which accounts for over half of the USA's gross domestic product. The financial system was projected to amplify an annualized 3.1% this area, the median forecast of 36 economists in the July 415 ballot showed, lower than 3.5% envisioned in a June survey. Economists in the poll downgraded growth estimates for the October, December and January-March quarters slightly as well, at the same time as slicing those for last region even sharper, to 3.2% from June's 4.1%. The largest thing behind the general downgrade is the developing experience of a slowdown inside the U.S. economy, stated Harumi Taguchi, most important economist at S&P Global (NYSE, SPGI) Market Intelligence. China's zero-coronavirus policy could also extend supply bottlenecks for Japanese exporters, she said. Japan's export-oriented manufacturers were hit hard by means of a relentless rise in commodity expenses after Russia's invasion of Ukraine and COVID-19 lockdown measures in Chinese plants this 12 months. Analysts within the ballot expected Japan's industrial manufacturing to have contracted 3.8% in April-June from a year in advance, so that it will be observed by using a meager 2.2% healing of output in July-September. Domestically, the economic system became likely to continue taking advantage of a healing in household spending on pent-up demand for offerings inclusive of tour following the lifting of coronavirus curbs in March. Rising expenditures don't seem to be pushing down private consumption now, even though the effect could be more big in the event that they linger, said Takumi Sonoda, senior economist at Shinkin Central Bank Research Institute. A recent upward push in COVID-19 instances has introduced uncertainties to the outlook for intake, he said. The median estimate of economists within the poll showed Japan's annual middle customer inflation in all likelihood reaching 2.4% in October-December and then aligning with the Bank of Japan's 2.0% goal early next year. But almost 90% of analysts stated any unwinding of the BOJ's ultra-easy policy will now not show up until 2023 or later. Prioritize Energy asked which regions the government ought to recognition on after the July 10 upper house election, which resulted in a powerful victory for Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's ruling coalition. 19 of 27 economists, or 70%, stated power coverage. The Japanese most suitable stated on Thursday he has asked the enterprise minister to have up to 9 nuclear reactors operational inside the wintry weather, when energy consumption grows. 12 analysts selected overseas security policy within the question permitting 2 picks, while 6 picked social safety and rising expenditures. 5 economists chose COVID-19 pandemic, stated salary will increase, 2 selected fiscal reform, and 1 said growth approach. Responding to a question on what will be the maximum in all likelihood impact on Japan's economic system if a heatwave persists at some stage in summer season, 12 of 27 economists stated that might be bad for both intake and manufacturing, with some mentioning heightening dangers of electricity scarcity. 8 others stated consumption might get a lift from the sizzling heat but it would be terrible for production, whilst 5 stated it might be nice for consumption as well as output. A continual heatwave will aid customer spending on tourism and lodging in addition to greater effective, energy-efficient air conditioners, said Chiyuki Takamatsu, chief economist at Fukoku Mutual Life Insurance. For different tales from the worldwide long-term monetary outlook polls package deal smiley face.